So, Robbie, fantastic second half. Well, I thought we played well all game, but 2-2 against a strong Wingate team on a pitch that held up well. Great spirit again.
Honestly, Pete, I can't be so proud of all them players. I mean, we don't speak about it because we have to speak about it. We're decimated with injuries to key players, to experienced players. We've brought a kid in who's 17 from Wimbledon who hasn't seen the lads for the first time today. And we played a really patched up team. That's not disrespecting anybody. And we've absolutely played unbelievable. In my opinion, football is all about opinions, but it was an unbelievable performance. I'm so proud of the team. And it just goes to show the young players we've got at this football club, that's no fluke. And if we can keep them young players on board, integrating with the experienced players and make some key signings next season in the summer, we'll be a good team.
Well, it was a game where we're 2-0 down at half-time. Pretty harsh to be 2-0 down.
I know. Listen, managers say it. Their manager walked past me at half-time. He said, you should have scored 6. But, I think you've got to be careful what you say, because when you lose key games and it's sort of, is your season peaking out or the playoffs out of the show, in reality, it'll be tough for us to get in the playoffs because of the players we've got missing. We've got key players missing. Other teams might have key players missing. I get all that. But we can only focus on our team. But today you saw a group of hungry young players, which I said to them before the game, do not let your season peter out. Make sure every time you go on that pitch, whatever the conditions are, you wear that shirt with pride and you run through a brick wall for each other. And they did tonight. Only that, I thought some of the play was unbelievable. Sensational, actually. We've had created loads of chances. And for our lads to be 2-0 down, to come back and draw the game, and we did finish. I felt, they had a couple of long balls in the end and it was on the break. I thought we were outstanding. I thought we thoroughly deserved to win the game. It
was good to see Dan give her back on the score sheet. Fantastic second goal, team move. First goal, typical poacher's goal. Yep. Second goal, fantastic cross and a good finish by Dan.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And he's been banging on the door. And I said to Dan at half-time, and even before the game, it's just going to take one of them. It comes off his shoulder, like in the first half when it rebounds. Yeah. On a good day when he scored, and that goes in. But I said to him, you're just going to have to score an ugly goal or get an easy goal. And he did. But we know what Dan's all about. The ball goes in. He predominantly, more times out of 10 he scores. So, but I just think the overall performance is, people can say calm down, it's a draw. But I think with what was put in front of us, to patch a team up, because we lost 2 on Saturday. We lost Isaac and Kieran today. Saturday, sorry. To patch a team up. And that's not being disrespectful to our players when I say patch a team up, because when you looked at the team sheet, you still got some good players, you know what I mean? So, but I just thought playing against a team who was pushing for the playoffs, to go 2-0 down and show the bravery, the fight back, the courage, the skill. I'm honestly, I can't stress to you how pleased I am with that performance.
Well, we've got a lot of people to thank, especially James and Groundsman. We've had volunteers down here all day trying to get the game on. And to be fair, if it wasn't for them, I don't think this would have gone ahead.
No, absolutely. And Russ, Simon, Lynn, Trevor, everyone like that, just putting a shift. And that's what this club's all about. It's a special club, and we've got special people, and we just want to create that special team. And I think for our level, we're not that far away from creating a really good team, and we just got to keep our powder clean, as they say, and keep trying to recruit good players and keeping the nucleus of the team what we've got this season, because if we can, I feel we're a match. I think you've seen even with this team we've got at the minute, we're a match for anybody, and we've got to finish the season as strong as we possibly can.
Well, it's safe to say, Robbie, we're at the same point stage as we was last season, and we've still got a few games to go.
Yeah,
massive progress,
but we should have more points on the table. I mean, everybody's probably going to say the same thing. Yeah. But I think, like I said, it goes back to the earlier in the interview. You can only look after your own in-house sort of situation, and we should be so much more better off. And it's just a shame that what's happened in the last few
injuries.
Weeks. But listen, we don't want to moan about it because people are probably sick of me moaning about it. It's just, but listen, I'm really, really proud of them players, and I think so the supporters in the club should be, because in them conditions, with the age we had, and I'm not saying, I know people say, you're going on about the youth and all that, but unfortunately it's so evident. And yeah, fantastic.
The crowd again, over 400 here on a night where the game was iffy. England are playing, you got internationals on. Fantastic, isn't it? 400. If we would have said that 3 years ago, we would have said fantastic. But now 420 on a Tuesday night with this weather. How good is that?
And I know I'm biased, but we got the best supporters. It's as simple as that. So I want to thank the supporters. I want to thank Wingate for making the game of it. They're a good team. I wish them all the best for the end of the season, and our players will finish as strong as we possibly can.
Cheers, Robbie.
Top man, Pete. Cheers, buddy.